Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. This is a extra video, so I may not put a date on this. Obviously, when you see it, you see it, just because it can resonate at any time, any day. So let's jump into it. Let's see what you might need to know in general. All right, guys. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday so far. All right, guys, we are halfway throughout the week, and it's not to rush our lives, but again, I know the feeling of what it's like to work 9 to 5, been there, done that. Okay, not to say that I don't want to work. I want to work, but at the same time, I cannot force what the universe does not want me to do as well, right? So divine timing is significant for some of you guys. I like to use myself as an example so that you guys can understand the messages and the situation that you guys could be going through collectively. But there is something about divine timing, patience, waiting, and, waiting to see growth, right, when it comes to a situation, right? So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective that are extra and that they need to know? Let's see what shows up in this energy. Okay, some of you guys could be buying more sage or crystals. There's something about you guys maybe cleansing or protecting your energy at this time. Even when it comes to spiritual practices, some of you guys could already be doing this as well. Okay, someone's features could be very significant. So maybe some of you guys may have certain beauty marks, moles, freckles, etc. Also, blue hair is very significant. So there's something about your inner peace, confidence, okay, stepping into that, or you guys may have this. This could be about actual blue hair, like maybe you're thinking about dyeing your hair, getting a wig maybe, or just doing something different, right? Putting some funky colors in your hair may resonate. The weather's changing, so some of you guys could be thinking about doing something new for spring, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to, crown, throat chakra, and I think third eye chakra as well. Okay, take what resonates with that too. But there's something about inner knowing and how you speak and what you say. Okay, you guys could be showing up as very confident, even if you may not feel that way, you could be showing up that way for some of you. All right, North Node could also be significant. Some of you guys are learning your potential. Okay, learning a present life lesson, okay, at this moment. But whatever this energy is, there's something about your soul purpose, fate, karmic paths, and also fulfillment. So expressions, how you express yourself may resonate. Maybe you guys have a beautiful way of, speaking or vocalizing how you, feel about certain things. Okay, being devoted as well, or having devotion when it comes to your expression and personality. Some of you may have piercings. This could be also how you express your identity, meaning tattoos, piercings could be the way of you expressing yourself, whether this is not verbally, but maybe how you express yourself, outward, okay, externally. Okay, so you may not be someone who may, like talking all lovey-dovey. I get that. Not everybody's like that. It takes a lot of time to learn that. And if you're, wanting to learn how to be someone who speaks a certain way with love and compassion, it does take time, right? Some people are born with it, like it's Maybelline. Some people just have to, learn that. It's like a muscle, right? You just have to train it and, understand it. So for some of you, when it comes to like how you express yourself, maybe you express yourself through your art. This could be tattoos. This could be piercings. Some of you guys could be thinking about maybe becoming like a tattoo artist or a piercing artist, right? For some of you, makeup is also significant. So there's something about, creativity and you stepping into your creative, basically creative level. Like there's like basically you being able to be open and showcase your creativity without any guilt or without any injustice, like feeling like it's not enough, right? So that could be something like a wound. Some of you guys could be, healing or working towards when it comes to being seen, how you express yourself, and maybe being worried about if people will resonate with you or not. And that could be confirmation too. And it's almost like this energy where maybe when it comes to self-expression, you guys are learning, right? But whatever it is that you're doing, you guys are making people feel better about themselves, or there's something about clients coming in because you are being your authentic self and you are creating from what you have. So resources could be very significant too when it comes to like freedom. Okay, some of you guys could have a fast car, or fast cars could be very significant. Something about something coming in very quickly. So this could be about movement. Okay, so again, while you guys are maybe feeling stagnant or feeling the stagnancy, you guys could also feel like you guys could be wanting movement, right? Communication could be very significant as well, but also adaptability. So this could be about close friendships, or this could be about social networks as well, okay? Traveling could also be significant. This could be a bag, meaning you picking up your bag and leaving something behind, or you packing up what no longer, you packing up what serves you, but then leaving behind what no longer serves you, basically. So you stepping into your own independence could resonate for some of you guys as well. For some of you guys, when it comes to unresolved issues, someone may feel like you and them may have some type of unresolved issues, but really that may not be the case. You could be someone who, you would rather be by yourself or be independent or work on your own personal strength when it comes to the connections that you have. So there's something about deep connections to the divine, but also when it comes to unconditional love, you're somebody who can teach people maybe how to have unconditional love, or being mindful about what they do and what they say and how they say it. So yeah, contracts are very significant, right? There's something about contracts and paperwork that is very significant. There's something about you signing a contract, or there's something about a contract that may resonate for somebody, but there's something about you completing a cycle, right? When it comes to agreements that were made before you had reincarnated. Now, this could be you following your North Node, okay? Or there's something about you following a contract that you signed. For some of you guys, contracts could be very significant. So reading between the lines, okay? Making sure you understand what it is that you're reading, okay? But whatever this energy is, like I said, with contracts, you guys are passing with flying colors. So there's something about contracts, maybe tests. Tests could be very significant. Exams could be very significant. There's something about loans. Okay, that could be significant too. But whatever this is, there's something about your path, okay, and the contract that you sign. All right, Aquarius energy too. There's something about your energy when it comes to technology. So some of you guys could be connected to technology. This could be social media. It doesn't have to be. But you guys are showing up as someone who's grounded, okay, with a lot of strength. And also we have rebirth and renewal. So, take what resonates with that. That could be also confirmation or clarity, but that is the energy I'm picking up to when it comes to you guys and you guys going through a rebirth. So even when it comes to sports, like you guys could be working out more. For some of you guys could be just grounding your energy when it comes to like you going within. But yeah, rebirth and renewal is very significant when it comes to spring energy. So there's something about a new contract in life when it comes to new energy, spring energy. Like I said, new things are growing. Spring talks about renewal, refresh, refreshed energy, okay, refinements, okay, until we get into summer, which is about growth and abundance. So there's two versions of growth. It's the seed that's being planted and sprouting up from out of the ground. And then it's also the growth in the summertime where you see that little leaf that's sprouted. Now it's turned into like a bigger bush or something, right? So initials I could be very significant. Okay, somebody else could have the initials F. Okay, so I and F is very significant. So if, okay, there's something that could be maybe iffy or if, take what resonates with that. But yeah, confirmation with IF or FI, okay. We also have initials M, okay, so take what resonates with that. Okay, we have initials R. So something about you being firm, F-I-R-M, you being firm on something, right? Whatever this is, you guys are standing firm, okay, on your boundaries. Maybe you guys are standing firm when it comes to your ideas and goals. Like you guys are focusing on, what you desire. The 27th is very significant. For some of you guys, when it comes to you standing firm on something, there's something about you passing with flying colors when it comes to communication and your boundaries. Okay, someone in your energy may feel like you're detached if this is Aquarius energy, but you're not detached at all. If anything, you're focusing on what matters to you and you're focusing on your growth. Okay, we have the 12. So something could have transpired in the last couple of days. Okay, but you standing firm on your boundaries or standing firm or 10 toes down is very significant, okay? Initials D could be very significant as well, okay? Even dim, there's something about dim, okay? J, initials J could be very significant too. So someone's name could be Jim, J-I-M, okay? Take what resonates with that. Initials K, initials K could be very significant. So someone's name could be Jim, J-I-M, okay? Take what resonates with that. that doesn't have to be the case. But there is something about someone's name being Jim. Someone could be dimming someone's light, D-I-M. And also when it comes to you standing firm on what it is that you believe in or what you desire could also be very significant as well. So again, this could be significant. Like you could be the masculine watching this. Like say your name is Jim or you know somebody by that name. Okay, take what resonates with that. But then there's also something about trying to dim your light. So D-I-M, okay, Midterms could be very significant. Being in the middle, okay, monkey in the middle is significant too when it comes to being in the middle of someone's situation. Like I said, handbags are very significant when it comes to you releasing and letting go. Maybe you guys are packing up and leaving something behind. But whatever this is about, social media, you being ambitious and grounded at this time. So you guys could be packing to leave behind a situation that no longer serves you, but you guys are standing firm on this energy or this decision that you guys are making, and that could be clarity for somebody too. Okay, but yeah, someone tried to dim your light. Okay, and even though you stood firm on your beliefs, whether they agreed with it or not, there's something about you standing in your own divinity or your light. Okay, I did say something about something being iffy. So like I said, you could have felt iffy or felt like, in between, come see, come sa, a little half and half, a little 50-50 when it comes to a specific energy. But you guys are standing firm. You guys are standing firm, okay? Yeah, this says I want to buy you roses, take you on trips. India is very significant as well. So when it comes to like Hinduism, Buddhism, your wisdom, take what resonates with that. Maybe you guys have a lot of wisdom, all right? You guys have a lot of diversity within you, all right? Within the next 4 hours, bubble tea could also be very significant too. So there's something about you bringing in a lot of comfort when it comes to community, even when it comes to like within the next, near future. There's something about your playfulness and comfort when it comes to that, okay? Being fearless is also significant. So you could be someone who shows up as being very fearless, graduating school, okay? Passing tests and exams, okay? Like I said, exams, tests, things like that. This could be lessons that you've already learned, okay? Being able to graduate so that you can move into a new chapter. That is also significant too. All right, celebrating the small wins is significant, right? We also have Cuba, so take what resonates with that. Cuba could be very significant when it comes to music, okay, community, spiritual practices, coming together, visibility. Okay, this is about networking. So you guys could be networking with other people. Other people could be networking with Cuba as well when it comes to what's happening with them, okay? For some of you that resonates with Cuba, this could be about your community as well. So you showing up as being visible. And also when it comes to networking with other people, there's something about your spiritual practices that could be very significant. Somebody's needing to either clean their home, or you guys could be thinking about cleaning your home, or you guys could have already cleared your home. All right, whatever this energy is though, there's something about you receiving clarity, okay? When it comes to every time maybe you cleaning your home, there's something about you receiving, okay? But we also have planning a shower. So this could be a baby shower or actual party. Laptops are very significant as well. So there's something about you celebrating something new when it comes to your creations or you being able to connect with people. This is about your creativity and connections. Okay, so your creativity could be very significant too. We also have Paris, okay? Paris could be very significant. If it's not Paris itself, there's something about you shining light when it comes to communities and also spiritual practices. Even when it comes to achievement, like I said, celebrating small achievements, those small wins, okay? Taking singing lessons could be very significant when it comes to your voice, okay? Some of you guys could be going through voice training, okay? When it comes to expressions, being able to express yourself, but healing energy, okay? Take what resonates with that too. So there's something about you, whether you're healing other people or there's something about a new connection that will be very healing when it comes to like work and you being able to work with other people who are creative just like you or want to connect the way that you connect as well. So there's something about work that's significant. Okay, soft echo, this is memory, message, and intuition, merging streams. So yeah, unity, collaboration, harmony is very significant. Some of you guys are working with other people to collab or, working on harmony when it comes to community. Okay, clarity break when it comes to sudden understanding, realization. This is about insight and awakening. So some of you guys could have a certain, awakening when it comes to disruptions, okay, dealing with unexpected change, okay, divine reset, or even when it comes to shakeups, when it comes to awakenings, and you being able to absorb information. Something about the way you absorb information, or the way that you can take on information or energy. But at the same time, whatever this is, you guys are learning from this, and you guys are all, like, very aware about this. At the bottom, this is about the observer. So like I said, you guys are watching without reacting, but you guys are also in detachment while you're receiving clarity at the same time, okay, which sounds crazy, but it's true. Some of you guys are able to detach and still receive clarity about situations. So like I said, as an example, there's something about you seeing something from like a bird's eye view, right? You know, zooming out and looking out from the, like, the outside looking in. So take what resonates with that too. That could be confirmation, and it's clarity too for some of you too. So yeah, something to do with you being able to absorb information. Contracts wanted to poke out again. So there is something about contracts. Yeah, minding your business. So your boundaries could be very significant, because maybe you guys know that you guys can absorb other people's energy. And so you guys are aware of this, but minding your business. There's something about patience within the next few months. Okay, something could be happening within the next few months. North Node wanted to show up again, Scorpio. Okay, endings and new beginnings. Maybe your North Node is in Scorpio, but if it's not, there's something about Scorpio energy when it comes to you being determined and also going through a transformation. Yeah, Pisces energy. So there's something about your intuition when it comes to like your abilities. Okay, maybe you guys have psychic abilities, or you guys maybe are somebody who has abilities when it comes to creativity, but also knowledge. So there's something about you learning something new, but then gaining that knowledge and wisdom and repeating it back to other people. Okay, Neptune and energy, like I said, intuition is very significant. Okay, summer is significant too when it comes to your vibrancy, and also when it comes to growth. So some of you guys will be able to be in this playful energy. Leo energy is significant too. Something to do with summer and abundance. Leo being more playful. Okay, divine feminine as well. You could be a divine feminine, stepping into your confidence when it comes to your dreams and intuition, listening to that more. Okay, planting seeds when it comes to growth and patience. So like I said, listening to that more when it comes to growth, patience, and movement, making progress. Okay, taking direction when it comes to stepping into your independence, and your prayers being answered as well. Lastly, okay, when it comes to healing and growth and love, this is about you. You guys could be communicating, writing, whatever the case may, this could be learning, like I said. But when it comes to school, youth, duality, and also, you know, friendships, communication with Gemini energy, that is very significant. Some of you guys too, whatever it is that you guys are doing, money is very significant. Either you guys are building your own finances, growing your own finances, or just building wealth, okay? But we have Aquarius energy too. So like I said, technology, social media, etc. Virgo energy, for some of you guys are detail oriented. There's something about you being very organized. Okay, maybe some of you guys may come up as someone who's a very, you know, very perfectionist, okay, but it doesn't mean that, you know, you're trying to be perfect. It just means that you like things done a certain way, and people appreciate that, okay? Not everybody wants to be organized. Some people like to just do something and just throw it out there in the air, but with you, there's something about you taking your time and taking a lot of effort and energy in your routines and the service that you provide, okay? Being also someone who is, you know, able to be a wounded healer. There's something about acceptance, right, when it comes to being a bridge between both worlds, and also a cosmic messenger. So some of you guys, when it comes to shamanism and being whole within yourself, some of you guys are into shamanism, or you guys are wounded healers. You guys are connected to your highest self. And lastly, you know, you guys are celebrating a milestone. Like I said, you guys are either getting recognition, or there's something about communities when it comes to gathering, success. Okay, 1 hour is significant as well. And also we have talent, gifted, blessings, intuition, and ability when it comes to you traveling. Okay, so yeah, there's something about travel, whether this is like physically traveling or mentally, but moving forward is very significant. Having action and moving towards your energy when it comes to groundedness and healing. You guys are moving towards, you know, healing yourselves, whether this is yourself, people around you, or just the energy itself, because it's reflecting back. So even if you are not someone who's healing someone, even just healing yourself, and say it's about, I don't know, 1,000 of us, maybe 80 of us who do the same thing, right? It still shows in the energy. Like, I know there's like millions and millions of people in the world, but even just 1,000 people just doing the inner work that energy shows as well, right? But anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. And again, if you guys want to check out my website, it is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can book a reading, or you guys can just, follow me on my blogs and things like that. And again, take it from me, guys. Like I said, even though I'm doing what I'm doing, like, I'm saying to you guys, yeah, follow your dreams and do what makes you happy. And that is true. But as someone else who also is someone who manifests and has faith, I also have to be realistic as well and make sure that, I have all my crap together. It's like I'm not going to tell you guys to do that and I'm not doing the same thing. So even with this right now with my business, it's like I may be doing this right now, but I'm also trying to find ways to gain, some type of, flow within that, whether this is flow with community, flow with income, flow with whatever. But I'm also trying to make sure that I have my game plan so that in case something does happen, I'm prepared. And that is what you guys are in this energy right now, where you guys are in preparation. You guys are either preparing, in preparation, you've already prepared and you're waiting for results. But whatever this energy is, it's almost like making sure you're ahead of the game before the game gets you, right? So yeah, you guys may be relaxing, you guys may be being, comforting in the sense of trusting your intuition, but there's also this energy too where while you're trusting your intuition for some of you, there's also this energy too where you're also having discernment and making sure that, yeah, I love food, but I'm not going to spend all my paycheck or all my money on just food alone. I'm going to make sure that I have food and also this is paid and that is paid. You know what I mean? Being practical and being grounded in that sense. So yeah, follow your dreams, follow your goals, do what you need to do that makes you happy. But I always say that everyone's path is different. Not everyone can quit their job, okay? Not everyone can afford to do certain things. Not everybody wants to quit their job. Some people want more, right? So again, when it comes to your path, you have to do what makes you happy at the end of the day. Like I said, if someone you see is doing something that you like, you can learn it, you can understand it, but you don't have to copy exactly what they do and how they do it, right? Even singing. Some people may like the way that you sing. You're very unique with how you sing, but there's also this energy too where you don't have to sing the same way someone sings. Be authentic to you, right? Show up as you. All right. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Something to do with your prayers are being answered because of the movement that you guys are taking and listening to your subconscious as well. But thank you guys for watching up until this point of the video. I love you guys and I will see you next time. All right, guys. And I promise this is the last video. I'm going to leave y'all alone and go do something productive that I can, enjoy for myself. All right, guys. But anyways, thank you guys. I love you guys. And I appreciate you guys, especially those who watch up into the end of my videos or just watch my videos or support my channel. I appreciate you. I thank you so much. And not everything is about money, you guys. So yes, money is important. I get that, it helps us survive and stuff like that. But even when it comes to building communities and being around people who are similar to you or support you or just, they vibe with you, right? Not everybody, has the same vibration. But when you meet people that vibe with you, it's such a different experience and it's just a different feeling. And yeah, some of you guys could be feeling that or experiencing that right now, right? And being in the present moment. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, guys. Bye.